Alright, we are off, and then street runners are pretty synced already on the timers. That's pretty good. Alright, so the first few minutes in 100% is the same as you've seen a lot in the any percent. Morph ball is absolutely mandatory just so we can make it to the next couple items. Next room coming up, they're going to attempt to do some really tight platforming in an attempt to beat the Tripper right here. LordAlu just fell right off. I'm just narrowly missing that. He was making good work up into that fall.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. Alright, I'm not sure if Mickey or Alu go for the double. Mickey just attempted, just barely missed that one. It's pretty tight timing.
Oh, and he gets the spikes too. Which is not something that you want to do when you're going for like a PB or a race, because it does waste a little bit of time. But the upshot to that is that you're automatically given 5 missiles. If the farming is good, which usually is, takeaway is that you're going to be a little bit behind, which shows right now.
Yeah, and then with that, Mickey's going to have a little bit easier time, a little bit faster time through the hive room. Each hive takes 3 missiles and 2 beams, and I don't know the number offhand how many extra beams you need per missile you're short.
If you have 3 missiles to shoot at the hive, it just takes 2 beams to finish it. I'm not quite sure of the ratio, the beam damage versus missile damage, but it gets worse the less you have, so it's really important that you have, the max amount of missiles you can get.
Yeah, with LordAlu being short some missiles, and then it looks like he accidentally used an extra missile on the first 2 hives, so he has to do this really long loop in order to do damage on this last one before the bugs knock him off.
Oh, he's in danger of dying though. He's only got 8 health.
Oh my! He can take 1 bug hit before dying.
Yeah, just 1.
And then meanwhile, LordAlu made it through. That's really good. And it's not too big a deal. There's an E-tank in the next room, and we have Mickey picking up the bomb. I wonder if we're going to see any early Brinstar today.
I don't know that these runners do actually early Brinstar.
Yeah, I think both runners do late Brinstar.
If that's the case, then it would be really easy to determine who is in the lead.
Oh yeah. That's an okay bug room from Mickey. Sometimes a bug likes to hang out on the top, and there's nothing you can do to kill it until it decides to fall down.
Yeah, that's definitely the the worst part about that room, uncooperative bugs. So it looks like both runners are on their way out of Brinstar. There's 1 more missile pack to collect, actually 2.
2?
Before they get out and go to Kraid. But Mickey does have a little bit of a lead there, most likely because of LordAlu's hive room and how he had to circle around a few times.
Oh yeah. There's still a lot of tricks lit coming up in the next few minutes that can easily change that.
Oh yeah, Definitely.
Yep, I'm pretty sure both runners are doing early ice as well, and do that ice clip.
Yeah, I actually don't know of any other runners that don't do early ice. I think it's become the standard now.
Yeah. It mainly only come from someone that did this category a lot in the past, but not so much in the past year or so. The early ice thing came about, I think it was early 2015, summer 2015. The clip that we're going to see later on, it was first discovered on Rinkas and Torian. If you got them positioned in the right way, it is kind of, when you bomb them while staying on top of them, it kind of warps Samus around. Then after a lot of research from ZX, it was determined that Samus warps to the same X position, but to the Y position where the spawns come from. So we'll see that in maybe 20 or so minutes. Maybe more.
Yeah, I think it's about 20 minutes. So Mickey picking up one missile from the pipe bugs. He's going to need minimum 30 missiles coming up here for the acid worm to kill it quickly.
Yep, I wonder if he's going to farm a couple bugs to get a little bit, just for a little bit of a safety net. But he should be fine.
Yeah, I think he did an alternate strat there where he killed the bug before doing a diagonal bomb jump just to see, you know, if the bug will get the missile or not. And he falls, so he's going to do the backup strat here and just double bomb jump up.
Oh yeah. Not too big a deal.
Yeah, not so much. But then, if LordAlu can get through, then he'll be catching up.
Yeah, but then he definitely needs one more missile drop.
Yeah, okay, he's going to decide to farm just a little bit more. 36 is enough. While 30 is the minimum for acid worm skip, you also have to consider fighting the giant side hoppers later on. So after killing the acid worm, you want to make sure you have 20 missiles so that you can, you know, get through those double side hoppers pretty quickly.
Yeah, minimum 10, since we do get 2 missile packs along the way.
Yeah. So LordAlu also falls after.
Good thing he farmed.
Yeah.
That was a lot of things. And then I'm not sure if it's not exactly pixel perfect, but it's a really tight positioning to do that. Wow.
So it looks like he's going to be short 7 missiles after the next expansion. Yep, he may have to farm again.
Yep, and then the giant side hoppers, they do have 3 opportunities to drop. I'm not sure if it's possible for all 3 to be missile drops, but haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I have seen it, but I think you gotta have like max health or something for a better chance at that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, max health just basically it'll remove the health from a prize from the drop pack and replace it with something else.
So LordAlu has more than enough missiles. Yeah,
healthy count.
Mickey's still short A. He's gonna try to farm these double bugs here.
Yeah.
Oh no, he decides to skip it. He's gonna keep going then. Which is kind of risky because I believe it's a little bit faster to farm bugs for missiles than it is to just spam beams at the side hoppers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take a lot of extra beams. Because even if he gets the triple missile drop, he's still gonna be short. Well, I guess he'll only be short 1 missile, but still significant.
Okay, he's 5 short now.
Yeah.
So this is gonna take a while.
Surprised he hasn't started using the missiles yet. There we go.
Yeah, that's interesting. Actually, okay, so finally gets the last side hopper there, and
yep, and then he's definitely gonna need that refill at Space Jump.
Yeah, this is LordAlu's chance to catch up now. He's got 12, so that's more than enough.
Yeah, but then ideally, before they enter the crate boss battle, they want at least 20. 25, 30 is a lot. Gives them the nice cushion. Crate takes 15 missiles to die, except only missiles that go into his mouth count as damage.
Yeah. I think at the very minimum, when you're at the crate fight, you'll need 30? Let me see if you need 14 after crate, so 15 plus 14 is 29. I had to do a little bit of math there. The reason why is because after crate, you get to the zipline room, and there are a bunch of, I don't know what they are, they're flying.
Rios.
Yeah. There are 10 of them you gotta kill. And then after that, there's a red door, and then for the Shine Spark elevator, the Shine Spark to get to the elevator, you need one more missile for the little slug that could be in your way. So I think both of the runners are going to refill anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Yeah, Mickey did refill.
Yes, they definitely don't be wasting time trying to farm on bugs or even worse, off the projectiles claws that crate throws out.
Alright, so let's see how well Mickey does crate. Oh, he falls off.
Oh no! Getting that swipe right there. Destroyed the 3 cycle.
There you go. He's short missiles though, so he's short about 3 or 4. So he might try to pick up one of these missiles that Crate drops. Let's see LordAlu's fight. It looks like the same as Mickey for the opener.
Yeah. Then not getting too much luck from the swipes, but doesn't fall, so that's always good. A little bit better missile count. They should be following the same path. So the nice thing about Zero Mission 100%, there's a number of different things you can do, and you can kind of mix and merge the different routes together. The route that they're doing, it follows late burn star cleanup, early crate cleanup, late long beam, early ice beam, and upper Norfair cleanup. It tends to be the most consistent category for most of the runners. And then,
Mickey missed the sub-pixel shot there.
Oh no.
It's no big deal. It's really hard to get. I'm pretty sure 100% luck. So there, he didn't have any missiles for that slug, and he was in the way, so he won't be able to shine spark up.
Yeah. And then he couldn't really wait for the bug or try to beam it, because then that shine spark cannon was going to run out anyway.
Yep. LordAlu, on the other hand, has more than enough. Should be able to do this trick here. Oh, he decides to wait for the slug to get away. That's the better RNG of the two.
Oh yeah. And then I don't think that missile would hit anyway unless you jumped off it anyway. So that's really good. So the big reason for crate first is we need that speed booster, so we only had to make one trip down to Ridley's lair.
Yeah, speed booster helps a lot for Norfair and Crate's lair because of a lot of the items being behind speed booster blocks or in heated rooms that you just can't go through without barrier. You might die. So having speed booster definitely helps. And LordAlu actually caught up. He did have a hard time getting through the hive room, but it looks like some of Mickey's mistakes allowed LordAlu to catch up. Oh yeah, and then that crate fight definitely helped close that gap a bit. Yeah. So if you're wondering if that charge beam came out of nowhere, it's actually a reward for killing the king worm. But the runners don't usually pick it up right away because there's there's really no need for it until you start making your way towards Norfair.
Oh yeah, that and then it takes a good. I don't even remember how long it actually takes, because you actually have to wait for the keyworm's dying animation, and that takes quite a while, because both the segments on the side are going to die off, and then the head dies off, and then you can grab the charge beam.
Yep. Even then, some runners don't think that charge beam is actually useful for Norfair, so they decide to skip it anyway and pick it up after they're done with Ridley. I think it's Ridley, yeah.
Yeah.
And
it lets them do a nice speed booster chain.
Yeah. I can only think of one runner that does it that's in the tournament.
I know Polsmore did it yesterday.
Yeah, that's the same person I'm thinking of. But a lot of other runners would very much rather get it because the pseudo screw attack helps a lot in certain places here.
Oh yeah. So Mickey just picked up his first unknown item, the plasma beam. It's incompatible with Samus's current suit, so we don't get to make use of it. But it does let us destroy these blocks that are blocking the way to Power Grip.
Alright, no problems for Mickey with the Shine Spark chain there. Picking up the first Super Missile tank. And LordAlu gets it as well.
Very nice.
So it looks like LordAlu is really, trying to catch up with Mickey. I haven't seen any big mistakes since the Hive Room. And,
yeah.
Mickey is a little bit rusty. I think he started de-rusting like maybe just a few days ago.
I'm hoping to see Diagonal Bomb jumping out of the Power Grip pit out front from LordAlu.
Yeah, that's really nice to see.
It saves a tiny bit of time, but it's really easy to drop because then you'll have to change directions, use the wall, and then switch over, and then restart the pattern from that.
Oh, Mickey forgetting to destroy that block.
Yeah, he tried to go it again. I think he just fired a little touch too late, so he didn't actually shoot.
So yeah, as you can see already, the charge beam is being really helpful. LordAlu was able to get through that room using pseudo screw attacks without having to stop and shoot at them.
Oh yeah, and then at the same time, it does enough damage to kill most enemies. So there's also some missile drops at your grab, and then for each extra missile you have, they're going to see some refills pretty soon. Mickey may be able to wait till screw attack.
I'm not sure what Mickey's preference is. You can either heal at high jump or screw attack. And I think that there's debate on the screw attack being the better one to choose because one, it gives you a little safety net for the dangerous room, and also you can use your spring ball that you just picked up to do a refill glitch, which is much easier than doing the bomb jump glitch, I think. Bomb jump method.
LordAlu not getting some good RNG from those rippers there.
No.
Handle it really well.
Oh, Mickey accidentally freezing the river.
In his way. Yep, so before that ice cliff was found that we were talking about earlier, I mean, it was considered faster to do late ice beam as late as possible. That way they didn't have to re-enter that room just to get a speed booster.
Alright, you just saw Mickey do some really weird bomb jump thing to break that bomb blockchain there. The reason is that if you try to bomb on the floor, you'll break the bomb blockchain from under you. And while I think it brings you down into like a lava pit full of those fire-spitting seahorses.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is exactly what happened.
Yeah,
LordAlu,
right here.
So he'll have to reset the room.
Yeah, and then even if you manage to make it over to that super missile pack, you still want that there so you can get your speed booster charged up, so you can spark through that heated room again. Because you definitely would not have enough health energy just to make it through this without it.
Alright, so LordAlu getting out just fine.
Yep, and then Mickey did take the spring ball refill. And then LordAlu is definitely pretty sure is gonna need that one as well.
Oh, LordAlu does the shine break. Nice. Really fancy trick there. I think he's gonna have to heal here because he's looking really shaky on health for the heating room and the giant side hopper.
Yep, so both runners, they're going to be cleaning about 90% of North on this trip.
So Mickey's health looks good enough for the really scary heated room coming up soon. It's probably the most dangerous room in the game in terms of dying, because you have so few health for the large room that it is, and if you fall in acid or lava or get hit by any of the enemies, it just makes it worse. So you'll need to be really careful.
And then there's still yet another heated room before another chance to refill right after that too.
Yep. I can't remember the minimum health that you need for this heated room coming up, but I do know you need about 45 health for the last heated room. Alright, so Mickey having no problems. Yeah, he'll be leaving with just enough health. Meanwhile, LordAlu is on his way to that room, and it looks like he also does have enough health, so it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so no deaths this run. Mickey will be on his way to defeat some caterpillars or larvae. And the weakest, something like that. The weak point for these two enemies are the underbelly, so you'll have to shoot from under. Fortunately, the missile splash damage is able to hit that. I think the intended way was to use your newly acquired wave beam to shoot at it, but that's a little bit slower.
And then the beam that we have, it's almost the most powerful that we're going to see until we get our fully powered suit, but it's still a lot of spamming there. So Mickey's making his way over to MickeyGnou Cocoon right now. And any percent, low percent, it's a tricky fight, but with high jump and a lot of missiles on hand, this is a rather trivial fight. Each of the vines going into MickeyGnou Cocoon takes 3 missiles. There's 3 on each side. And Short work.
Yeah, that's a perfect fight from Mickey. So LordAlu not allowing Mickey to pull further ahead. It looks like he's been in the same pace for a while now, which is good because the upcoming Ridley section has a few puzzle rooms that waste a lot of time if you mess it up. So both runners will need to be really careful about how they navigate through those rooms. The last puzzle room in particular is the most difficult one because it requires I think it's 4-frame window for you to do a speed jump through a bunch of speed blocks. And it's really easy to miss if you don't have your timing. Mickey
barely misses the one cycle.
Yeah. So he'll have to... Okay, so Imago's down now, and unfortunately he's going down from the right side. So it means he still needs to... The bee still needs to go to the right and then go to the left, so that wastes just a little bit of time.
Alright, let's see if he gets the Imago Spark.
He
He's gonna run out of time.
Yeah, he's gonna run out of time. It's a really difficult trick to do.
And at this point in the run, they're hoping for a lot of super drops, just to make Ridley a lot faster, the Ridley fight. Those ally enemies have a really high chance, I think it's like a 70% chance to drop a super.
Yep, just about. LordAlu gets the 1 cycle Imago, so he's gonna catch up here. Let's see if he can get the Imago Spark.
Alright, Mickey's setting it for the... Oh no. Mickey's setting it for the Ice Club. Just showing that first enemy that he did is actually really critical. And so how that clip works... so... The priority... I don't even know how to fully explain it, but you have to freeze those 2 bugs coming out of the pipe room, but destroying that, I don't even... What is that enemy, the little fireball?
Nope. No, they're not Novas. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's like something about destroying them. It sets the enemy IDs so the second ice beam that you shoot up freezes the second bug rather than the first one that you hit. And you need them to be really close to each other for that clip to work.
Yeah, I think Samus needs to be stepping on both of them at the same time. Oh no!
Oh no!
Alu falls down, so he'll have to redo the Shine Spark here. So this is one of the puzzle rooms that I mentioned earlier, that if you messed up, it's going to cost you a lot of time.
And then basically every trick in Ridley that requires a speed booster, if you fail it, you have to do 2 extra screen transitions to try again.
Yep, so Mickey, on his way to the second puzzle room here, he does not opt for the diagonal spark, which is totally acceptable because it's really painful. If you do miss it, you'd have to go back and redo your shine chain.
Yeah, and that's 4 extra transitions there, because you have to go 2 rooms to the left. And then I don't know how tight of a window that diagonal spark is. You also need that enemy to cooperate.
Yeah, I think it's Dragon Fangs who actually uses Charge Beam to make sure that enemy...
Alright, so first attempt for Mickey.
Yeah, he failed that.
You have a 4-frame window to make that jump, because you have to clear that little wall right there. There we go, second try, not bad.
Yeah, the worst part is that is the only way that you can get it. It's intended. So you'd have to be a really good platformer, like if you were a casual player, to get that. Mickey accidentally breaking a block, so he won't be able to speed boost.
I don't think I've actually seen that happen.
I think he was randomly shooting and accidentally broke the block.
I've always thought that was a speed booster block right there. I guess it wasn't.
Mickey looks okay for supers. He's going to pick up another missile expansion or super expansion coming up here, and
Yeah,
there will be another one.
And I think that was first try for that 4-frame jump for Alu.
Oh, that's nice. It definitely helped him because he did mess up the first puzzle room. So I think the difference between the two are back to the same. This room's always scary. If you don't do your wall jump correctly, you'll fall straight down, and you'll have to do a speed booster and shine spark to go back to the room.
Will Mickey get the spring ball out? That's a nice backup.
That's a nice backup, yeah. So Mickey's one super shy of having max here. Oh, he decides to skip that last super. He needs a super to break the eye door open. So he'll be fighting Ridley with 8 supers. Which means he'll need to fire another 10 missiles at Ridley after he's done expending his supers. LordAlu having some difficulty getting up. He'll use the ball cannon instead.
Okay. Then after Mickey uses up all his missiles on this really quick Ridley fight, he wants to get as many super drops as he can pretty soon.
Yeah, it's really important to make sure that you have a lot of supers because you're saving supers for Ridley, and then immediately after Ridley, you're saving supers for Turian. Unfortunately,
not a single drop.
Yeah, not a single. I think it was all health too, which kind of sucks.
Alright, Alu about to make a quick walk of Ridley as well. Those were some decent super drops from those owls.
Alright, really quick fight. I think he had 9 supers, so he needed to just use 5 more after that. Let's see if he gets any super drops from Ridley.
Nope.
Nothing. Ridley is really stingy today. Mickey doing the correct jumpy way, shooting at the bug from above it, which saves him just a little bit of time from what's called the ghetto jumpy, where you shoot the bug from under it and then jump on top of it.
And then just like that, Ridley is fully cleaned.
LordAlu is doing double bomb jumps here. That's... Oh, he gets knocked by the bug! Oh, what a troll.
I know. Alright, so it looks like Mickey just skipped a missile pack, but they can't fully clear Norfair yet. We need a power bomb, which is completely inaccessible to the runners until for another 20 minutes. After, because they still have to do suitless to get access to the very first power bomb of the game.
Oh wow, that elevator sync, but in different areas. That's nice. And they went at each other too. Alu went right and Mickey went left.
Okay, Mickey's getting ready to clean up the rest of the bridge door.
So LordAlu gets clipped by the ceiling there while trying to do his speed boost. There is a certain spot that you need to be standing on to make sure you don't get clipped by that ceiling. I don't know if anyone else knows exactly why that happens, but it's just weird. Like, you need to be standing in a specific spot just after the ball cannon to make sure you don't get clipped by that. So Mickey is now cleaning up the rest of Prince Star, and then he'll be making his way to Turian. LordAlu just morphing into a ball and dunking into the lava. Don't think he meant to do that. Oh, Mickey accidentally breaks the wrong block, but he does get the diagonal bomb jump for a backup, which is really nice to see.
Okay, so Mickey's in the area of Various Suit. We don't actually pick up the item during this run, but there's an E-Tank down here that we need. For whatever reason, the game automatically gives us Varia after we get the fully powered suit. And then to Varia, there's a few delayed crumble blocks in the way guarding it, so in yet another run. So it's just a lot more efficient for us to get it later on. And then there's really no danger of any heated rooms anyway.
It seemed like Mickey spent a long time in the bugs room. I don't think the bugs were clearing the vines, like not even on average. It felt like it was really slow. Wow, I've never seen that strat. LordAlu just
that was great.
He just did a screw attack straight up. I've never seen that before. That's actually really nice to see.
Yeah, for those vines to destroy, I think you need 4 bugs to attach.
Yeah, 4. And it looked like LordAlu had better RNG there.
Oh yeah. Alright, so Mickey just has to pick up Long Beam, and he's going to make his way over to Torian. He's short a few supers, so he's just going to be hoping for some nice super drops from the Metroids.
Meanwhile, LordAlu has 12, but he'll be using 1 super here to get out of this area. So he should be leaving Prince Star and entering Turian with 11 supers. You know, someone told me a few days ago that this cutscene here has the music of the Super Metroid intro scene. Yeah? I think so.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I really do hear that.
I don't know, because it's been literally over a decade since I played Super Metroid. But I'm gonna have to assume that they're correct.
Yep, so in Touring, the only real thing that they're hoping is to see some missile drops. They definitely need to save 4 by the time they get to Mother Brain, just to make for the fast cycles for after we destroy the glass. And then I've seen drop RNG cost somewhere around a minute.
Mickey having really bad luck here, not a single super drop yet.
I think he saw 1.
Oh, 1? Okay. Yeah, but he did enter with
7.
7? Yeah. So he's short here. He needs a minimum of 4 supers for Mother Brain to make the fight go easy. But it doesn't look like he's getting any.
Oh my.
This is complete opposite from his SGDQ run, where I think almost every Metroid gave him a super drop and he was maxed for the Mother Brain fight, and that was good. And this is like the exact opposite. Oh no, he may have to farm. Well, actually no, he's got a lot of missiles, so
it's like it'll just result in, I think, 1 extra beam from Mother Brain.
Yeah, that's so bad. I've never seen really bad RNG like that before. Yeah, he's just gonna continue on. The Mother Brain fight's gonna go like 2 extra cycles, I think.
Alu's not seeing that much better luck either. He might just continue using regular missiles the rest of this time until he sees the super drop.
Yeah, fortunately though he has 4, so Mother Brain will be a lot easier. Okay, he's picking up supers now. He's gonna use it here. Oh
no!
It tinked and he got grabbed. Oh no! The worst thing you can do is get grabbed while falling because it takes a long time for you to get out. Okay, so Mickey.
Reorganized fight.
Yeah, he managed to get through with just 29 missiles left.
Okay, this escape is pretty trivial. Just some wall jumping, and then speed booster lets you take a little bit of a shortcut.
It looked like it was less than optimal though, because a lot of the higher level speedrunners try to aim for a 133 escape. I think that's the perfect escape, and they usually average out to about 132, or even a 131, like a high one. But Mickey did have some issues with his platforming.
Alright, so what we've got coming up on both runners is a pretty long cutscene. You got enough time to take a short little break and go grab yourself another drink.
And Mickey using this time to talk in chat, complaining about his Turian.
Yeah, about his supers, yeah.
It looks like LordAlu is doing the same.
Oh yeah. So I'm pretty well expecting both runners to take the refill at the beginning of Suitless, just for race safety.
Yeah, I think I heard Eagle mention earlier that a lot of the really high top runners would skip the refill if they were going for a PB.
Yeah,
because
it just takes so long.
Yeah, and they're so good with Suitless that they won't ever get hit. But this is a race, so anything can happen, and it would be a really bad move if Mickey decided to skip the refill.
Yeah, on one of the DRS runs I was watching Mickey on yesterday, he did drop a wall jump in the absolute worst place to drop a wall jump, and survived. Alright, Mickey trying to get the laser skip.
Oh, he touched it. Just
a
barely.
touch too low.
It's no big deal. He can either wait here for the alarm to reset, or he can wait in the room above this one. Looks like he's going to do that.
Oh, you got stopped. I think you got spotted. Oh, never mind. I thought that pirate turned around just a touch too early. The greatest thing about Chizodia, there is no RNG from those pirates.
Yep,
you do the exact same thing, you see the exact same results.
Alright, let's see if LordAlu here is going to get the tripwire skip. Mickey, did he do the fast search slides? I didn't see.
He did not. He took it safe.
Okay.
And LordAlu gets laser skip. And then I forgot how much time fast searchlights actually saves. Something like 4 seconds. But then if you fail it, you lose a lot more than that.
Yeah. Alright, Mickey's taking the secret passage to the glass tube.
Making his way over to the ruins.
Yeah, this is the glass tube. We'll see this later on for really cool strats coming up here when they both get the fully powered suit. So far, suitless section is looking really good for both runners. I haven't seen any huge mistakes. Oh, there's one huge mistake.
Yep. So in this room that he's in, you cannot drop a single wall jump, or else you'll hit those searchlights.
Yeah, you'll get detected. Yeah, so if you do mess that room up, it's better to just reset the room. Leave the room and come right back. Don't even try.
I don't even remember what the full room looks like. Mickey setting himself with the same strat. What that does make sure the alarm stops right there, so we don't have to wait at the end of this section, because you won't be able to lose that pirate for a really long time.
Yep, it saves about a second, and it also saves a door transition. LordAlu getting through that searchlight room just fine.
Alright, so Mickey's coming up. Mickey's coming up to you. Probably the scariest part of Suitless.
Alright, LordAlu. Let's see if you can get the Sam strat here. Named after Sam the Digital. He's the one who found. Oh, he did not get it.
Oh,
so
no.
You'll see him run into a save room to reset the alarm.
Perfect patterns from Mickey on those crumble blocks. This set of wall jumps, what he's doing right there, you really do not want to drop them and fall down. You'll be greeted by 3 or 4 pirates down there.
Yep, I like to call them the mosh pit.
The mosh pit.
Yeah, you go down there and just there's like 5 or 6 pirates.
Yeah, but then with 100% and full health, it's really not terribly big of a deal as long as you get yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Any percent and you're basically dead.
Yeah, pretty much. The only thing you'd have to worry about, though, if you do fall into the mosh pit, is that because there are so many pirates, it causes the game to lag just a little bit. And it continued to lag until the pirates finally kill each other. So having to wall jump with the lag that you have, it makes it just a lot harder. It's better to just not ever get hit or fall down there. Alright, so we got the Charlie fight. He having a pretty good first round. So the idea is to make sure that you hit yourself so that you kind of recycle the RNG pattern for Charlie and hope for getting better RNG.
That's a decent second phase.
Oh yeah, it's
third
really
phase
nice
is
so
fine.
far.
See if he comes forward.
Nice.
Really good fight.
Yeah, it's a really good fight.
Hoping to see that last phase become vulnerable for that lightning comes out. First 3 phases, you just have to make sure you keep moving, you'll never see lightning. And then on that final phase, there's a lightning bolt that comes down the middle, then travels around the screen, splits and travels across both sides of the screen. That one is entirely random.
Yep, and Charlie gets progressively faster every time, you know, when you miss and you miss and you miss. He just starts moving a lot faster and it becomes more difficult to hit it. So you want to make sure you get all 4 the first time.
Yep, and then what really helps out a lot in aiming and landing those shots is making sure you're somewhat close, far enough away so you can avoid, but close enough. As long as you keep an aim, you just have to react by firing. Alright, and then Mickey's setting up for a really nice blockchain.
Makes it really fast. Wow.
Oh my. That's
probably the fastest Charlie I've ever seen.
Mickey having no problem with this park chain. That was amazing.
That's crazy. I'd like to know what if he does split there. I'd like to know what his split was. Oh, Mickey dropping the speed booster.
Trying to sort just a couple frames too soon. Yep, and then there's not a whole lot in terms of ultra tough tricks that can cost a lot of time throughout the rest of the run.
Yep, so the runners are going to be picking up, I think it's 2 supers, and then they'll be going straight for the power bombs. Which is really out of the way. Like if anyone wants to find a early power bomb trick, definitely change the routing of the game.
Sadly, power bombs do nothing to Metroids in this game. Since developers obviously intended for us to never have power bombs for Torian, they didn't program any damage to Metroids from power bombs.
Oh no, LordAlu dropping the Shine Spark, so he'll have to reset here.
Yep, and then that's quite a time sink.
Yeah, that's huge.
And then fortunately, since he's already gotten that missile, it's a little bit easier to keep it going and finish it off.
Alright, so we picked the E-Tank up, and unfortunately that drop Shine Spark put Mickey in the lead, like further ahead. It's gonna take a lot of really good platforming for LordAlu and probably some luck. Hoping Mickey might mess up a few things.
Or that he tries to go for Space Jump E-Tank. I'm curious to see which space boost that Mickey's gonna try in this run. Okay, Mickey's just a few rooms away from the power bombs, which are incredibly close to the final boss. And then this is the very first power bomb that the game gives us access to. The power bomb that we saw in Escape, that is a fake power bomb. So even if you manage to find a way to catch up to it, you will not be able to get a power bomb from that. Alright, Mickey made his way to the power bombs, where in terms of Zero Mission, the only use is to get you more power bombs. It also opens up a couple shortcuts for our trip back here, but
so unlike Metroid Fusion, this game is really stingy with power bombs, and you will see both runners. They need to manage the use of power bombs here. So there are specific places that they will use power bombs, and they may opt to skip what seems like a good place to use power bombs, but they shouldn't use. So you only get 2 per expansion, and anytime you pick a drop up, it's just 1 power bomb. So they can get lucky and get power bomb drops. If not, then they'll really need to be careful with their usage.
Yep, and then both runners, they do have to take a mandatory refill, and there's not really a way to avoid it in this category. Because there's basically nothing that can drop a power bomb in Chozodia that I'm aware of.
Yeah, between here and the save room, there's no place that any of these enemies drop power bombs. The space pirates don't drop anything. And the atomics may drop a power bomb, but I've never seen it.
Alright, in just a few short seconds, we're going to see Mickey go for some glass tube strats. And LordAlu does get his power bombs. Yeah, but then Mickey's been playing really well during this race. Just a few mistakes, and LordAlu just had like 1 major mistake extra. So, getting a really great performance from both runners.
Alright, let's see if Mickey gets the glass tube strats here.
Looking great. And he is good. Yep. If he didn't get that strat, he would have to come all the way down here and then spark straight up. And then it gives him 3 extra transitions.
Yep, and he did the glass tube in a slightly faster way, where he planted the power bomb mid-air before he did his shine spark, which is a little bit risky because if you're not fast enough, you could drop the shine spark before you actually use it.
No power bomb drops from those gamers.
Yeah, so
he
did not get the lottery.
Yep. So basically, what that means is he has to do a somewhat difficult spark chain in order to do cleanup properly.
LordAlu forgot to stop the work bot, so he's gonna have to wait for the work bot to move to the left here.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, fortunately it wasn't all the way to the right, then he'd have some trouble. Mickey deciding to take it safe there with an extra shine spark.
Oh yeah.
It is possible to use just 1 slope to break through that wall, but it's
definitely do not want to risk dropping that, because you have to go back to that water room because you have no other place you can start the chain again. And then this is the reason why. And then the second room of that chain was in where he did the 2 restarts. Those are some power bomb blocks there, but if he uses that, he would not be able to grab that power bomb right there. Really nice base boost. LordAlu gets the glass tube strats.
Alright, so this is what Turian looks like after the self-destruct. And we're gonna pick up 2 items here. LordAlu not winning the lottery. Well, I thought there was 1 more gamer down there.
Yeah, but I don't know the actual drop rate for those power bombs.
I think it's 1 in 1024, I think. Yeah, Eagle knows the correct numbers, but I think it's 1 in 1024.
Something ridiculous.
Alright, so LordAlu will also have to do the shine spark chain here. Oh, he gets hit by the fish. He'll have to he'll have to do his speed booster once again.
At least it's in the same room where you can get it. So, just a little bit of time lost there. running pretty far before deciding he wanted to do that backup.
Yeah, he must have thought that he wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah. Good thing he recognized that before it was too late. Okay, so Mickey's made his way back to Kraid. This item that he's about to grab, we cannot grab without gravity suit.
Oh, LordAlu dropping the space boost there, so he's gonna plant a power bomb and expose a path before he goes into Turian.
Mickey falling through some crumbles. Just one more item to grab in Kraid's area, and then Mickey's going to take a shortcut over to Norfair to grab some items that he couldn't grab without gravity suit.
See, at this point, it's gonna take a few mistakes for Mickey if LordAlu wants to catch up. There are some rooms here where if Mickey decided to be bold, could cost him some time, but I'm not sure.
I don't think he's going to do the space boost strats in Norfair. And using that ceiling as a perfect way to line up those missiles to that power bomb. Fun fact, there is a known way to grab that power bomb early. It requires an interesting glitch where you die on the same frame that you hit a door transition.
Alright, let's see if Mickey will do the space boost here. No, he's not going to.
No, I don't blame him.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that... If he drops that one, that's a really costly one to drop. So just a couple more items after these to grab in Norfair, and then he's gonna make his way back to Chizoria, picking up a couple more items along the way there.
It looks like he's gonna set up for the space boost here.
Yep, this one is pretty free.
Uh-oh, LordAlu forgot to bomb that block, but we have time to get out. Okay, good.
He does. Mickey opted to do the sparking here as well, yeah, on the way back.
This is the easier of the two, if you wanted to do space boost, but he decides to take no chances and just do a shine spark instead.
And I definitely don't blame him for that.
It's one last, actually, two more items to pick up, and then we're going back to Criteria. Mickey forgetting to plant the power bomb, so he's just gonna bomb it through. It looks like he has extra power bombs too. I don't think I've ever seen a 5-count power bomb before, so he may have picked up a few more.
Yeah, he should be perfectly fine. Maybe he's just giving himself a buffer in case he somehow in case he drops a power bomb too low.
If he does have any spare power bombs after Mecha Ridley, he could do a little glitch in the end, where you can plant a power bomb just before you enter the ship to change colors of the game.
Mickey's doing the most satisfying ball spark ever. Then we'll probably see a short space boost in this room from Mickey. It's a really short room, and then there's not long horizontal path for you to spark through, so sparking isn't really worth it in this room. LordAlu option not to use Space Boost either.
See, at this point, it's gonna take a huge mistake for Mickey if LordAlu is gonna catch up. Like
he would have to do Space Jump, E-Tank, and fail like 5 times or so.
Yeah. So barring any major mistakes, I think Mickey's gonna have this one in the bag.
Okay, that's the final item of criteria. Back to Zodium, make his way back to the crash landing site. There's a couple items there. But before he does that, he has to make his way all the way back to almost to where we fought Charlie for one single power bomb. And you need 2 power bombs when you come back here. Well, you're gonna be using two power bombs when you get back here.
Oh yeah, he's got more than enough.
Yep. He has enough to take some shortcuts too. LordAlu doing his ball boost, ball spark. LordAlu making about the exact same spot that Mickey lost his space boost in that room. Yep. Then that last power bomb, Mickey dropped, had to do a small little spring ball right there, just to make sure the power bomb gets all the blocks that you need destroyed. Mickey's next stop is make it back to the glass tube. There's a power bomb on the other side that wasn't grabbed on the first trip through.
Oh.
That's a nice one.
I don't think he meant to do that, but it is fancy to see.
Oh yeah. Is Mickey gonna get the swag missile? No missile.
No swag.
Just a few more items left for Mickey, then he's gonna fight Mecha. His next stop is back to where we started the suitless section. Dropping that power bomb there, just to make sure that pirate dies as soon as he walks into the room, so that gate opens almost immediately. Mickey's gonna be going for another space boost while skipping this map. Very nice.
That's really nice to see. Like, that's one of my favorite things to see.
Okay, Mickey's about to grab the final power bomb.
Yep, so Mickey's got one last E-Tank to pick up, and it is the infamous Space Jump E-Tank. If he decides to be brave, he can attempt to do it, but the safest way to do it is to shine spark through the room.
Yep, I'm not sure if either runner is actually paying attention to the stream, if they just have the chat up.
Yeah, at this point, like, if this was a normal race at this point, if one of the racers notices that he is far ahead, they may attempt to do it. It is a very difficult trick, and it can cost some time if you do hit the tripwire.
Mickey dropping that power bomb just a touch too early. I'm not sure if there's an actual time difference based on where you drop it.
Oh, having some trouble in that room there. Atomics gave him just a little bit of trouble.
Making great use of that shortcut he opened up earlier when he first got power bombs. And then I'm pretty sure I didn't see any missed items on Mickey's part. But we also have an easy way to check to make sure he has 100% really soon, right after he grabs this E-Tank. Mickey definitely go for the speed booster strat. Very safe and consistent.
Okay, so he's gonna go Shine Spark. Wonder if he'll try the reverse Space Jump. No. Reverse Space Jumpy Tank does not save you time. In fact, it will cost you time.
A lot of time, because you don't get to spark your way back here.
It's not even something anyone would consider doing in a race.
Alright, moment of truth. If Mickey's got 100, if it takes 6 missile supers to destroy Mecha Ridley, then he definitely did not get 100%. We've been watching both racers pretty closely. He's pretty sure they both got 100%.
Oh, he's waiting for the swipe. That's typically something you do in any percent. For 100%, I think most runners immediately start shooting as soon as Ridley picks his head up.
Okay, you got a pretty okay fight. And you still got 4 supers to use on the work robot to set up for Ball Spark.
Now, is he gonna do Door Bomb here?
Just Eye Bomb.
Alright, so we have the escape sequence for Mickey. We've confirmed that he does have 100%. I don't think LordAlu is going to win or catch up.
I'm pretty sure that he does have his 100. What pace is Mickey on? Probably a high 114?
Yeah, either a high 114 or a low 115.
Which is really good. That's within a minute of his PB. Or a little bit over a minute.
He's getting his positioning for the shine break here. He gets it waiting for that pirate. Let's see if he can get the pulse spark here. No problems.
Meanwhile, LordAlu's about to get his 100th item. Then with a lot of energy. I like that setup. Getting those black powers, you go up there and you just kind of smash, aim up. And then GG for 1:14:48 on stream. And then his SRL time is 1:14:49, just a a minute over his PB. So really solid run from Mickey.
I noticed that the last space pirate that was in front of the ship was still clinging onto the wall. Is that something different? Because I remember that pirate usually jumps at the ship, but in Mickey's
interesting
stream, he was just hanging onto the wall and shooting at the ship. LordAlu having some difficulty here with Ridley. Oh, okay, he gets it. And that also confirms that LordAlu did get 100% items.
Yeah, alright, he's looking at a high 116.
Alright, let's see if LordAlu can get the escape spark here. He does have enough supers to make short work of the work bot, so it shouldn't be too long now.
Shouldn't be too big an issue.
That might be a little bit too tight. Okay, he got it. Oh, he gets hit anyway, so he'll have to go back.
No. Opting not to do this boss, watch you that slope on the right.
Okay, that's a. If you were to make a mistake, that's a good place to make a mistake because you can reset the shine spark. But if you make a mistake here, you have no choice but to continue on because the door locks from behind you and you won't be able to redo your shine spark.
Okay, LordAlu is going to make some quick work of these black pirates. And it'll be GG for him.
Let's see if the space pirate jumps at the ship here. Pretty sure.
Yeah, because normally you see a space pirate jump, and then the ship just demolishes them.
Like that. So he does jump at the ship. It's weird. But congratulations to Mickey.
Alright.
It's a good race.
GG to both runners.
Yep, GG to both runners.
Okay, let's see if we can get the runners to hop in with us for a post-race interview. Matching minutes and seconds. That's a very satisfying in-game time. Alright, we got Mickey joining us. GG, man.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
I'm pretty satisfied with this race. Like, I felt I've been somewhat consistent, especially throughout the cleanup.
Yeah, because I don't think there was any major mistakes in your run. Probably the biggest mistake would be the 4-frame jump in Ridley and triggering the spikes on King Worm. I don't remember anything big going wrong throughout most of your run.
Yeah, mostly some small mistakes here and there, but
yeah, just some minor time bleeds. But still a really solid tournament time. We also have LordAlu joining us.
Hello.
Yep, not a bad run.
Nah.
Not the okay. Let me rephrase that. Not the worst run.
No, obviously it wasn't. It's not the worst one, but it could have been a hell of a lot better.
But you were pretty rusty, I think. Like you said, you haven't played for like a few months.
Yeah, I haven't played pretty much, other than the occasional bit of bingo. I haven't played since the 80% tournament. Unfortunately, life has meant too much work and not enough time to play. So this was the first full run I've done in quite a long time.
Yeah, so it's understandable.
Yeah, so still a pretty solid D-Rush run.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't too bad. The hive area was just horrendous. I kept on making mistake after mistake there, and it got to the point where I just had to run around for a while to try and keep myself alive.
Yeah, had to pull off the low percent strat.
Yeah, luckily I managed to do it, but then it didn't go too badly until just after Charlie, and then I missed the Shine Spark chain twice.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think there's only like 3 big mistakes throughout the entire run.
Yeah,
Hive room, that's chain after Charlie, and then you fell through the crumble blocks in Ridley right after the ice club.
Oh yes, yeah, I did that as well. That didn't help. That probably wasted a good 15-20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad for a D-Rust run, but not good enough, unfortunately, to beat Mickey.
Yep, and then his finish time, I think, was still faster than your. It was still faster than your PB.
It's faster than my PB, yeah. Hey, it's a tournament. You never know.
Oh yeah, and then with this, particularly with 100%, anything can go wrong that just costs minutes.
Yeah. Well, you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG Mickey, good stuff.
So Mickey, you're going to advance and play against Dragon Fangs. I kind of see this as like a rematch from the Metroid Fusion 80% it was a really close race between you guys. Do you think that it'll be a really close race this time around?
I'm not so sure. I think Dragon Fangs is quite a bit better than me. I'm gonna try to get some practice in this week, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully it goes well.
Looking forward to that.
I had the upper hand with Fusion, but he does have the upper hand with Zero Mission, so this should be fun.
And then LordAlu will be facing off against JC. Any thoughts on that?
It's a free win for you.
Well, yeah, it depends on whether I mess up High Room and several different Shine Sparks again.
Yeah, it's like also remember, it's like I haven't spent too much time grinding 100% at all. I mean, so like I ran it twice, like 2 years ago. So my first tournament match was my 4th run ever.
Oh god.
Oh my. Well, as I said before, it's a tournament, so you never know.
Yep.
Thanks very much for the race.
Yeah, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
It really was. I'm gonna drop out.
I was too nervous to watch the stream, so
I was as well. I didn't watch it.
Like the first time I opened the stream, it was at the end of Torian, so I had no idea where I was standing.
Alright guys, so we do need to move on now.
Yep.
Setting up, right now we have a 3-way tiebreaker match on the Link to the Past Randomizer tournament, featuring Zarby, Triple Z, and Ruble. So be sure to stick around for those guys. This tournament has been a blast to watch, been a blast to be a part of. And then just a lot of awesomeness. Let's see who's gonna be taking over. Looks like OK Guy and Willa J. Bradley is gonna be commentating that match. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by for our 2 Zero Mission tournament matches, and then have some fun with Randomizer.
Thank you very much.
Alright, thanks for watching.